Sometimes in the quiet moments of morning, when the world has not yet made its demands and the house still holds the warmth of sleep, many seniors find themselves wondering when simple movement began to feel so heavy, so distant, almost as if the ease of walking had slipped quietly out the back door without saying goodbye. And this realization can settle into the heart like a quiet fear, a reminder that mobility, once taken for granted, now feels fragile, uncertain, and far too precious to lose. Yet in this gentle space of worry, there's also a soft truth worth holding onto. The body, even in later years, responds beautifully to care, to patience, to small daily efforts that speak to its need for movement, strength, and renewal. And understanding this opens a door to hope that is far from closed. The reason walking becomes challenging isn't usually because the body is failing, but because certain muscles, those deep stabilizers in the hips, the legs, and the lower back, begin to weaken quietly over time. And when these muscles are not activated regularly, they stop supporting the joints the way they once did, making every step feel a bit more demanding. This isn't a sign of defeat, but a simple reminder of biology, a soft whisper from the nervous system that strength lost can also be strength restored when we approach movement not with force, but with gentleness and understanding. That is why many elders turn to 5 simple exercises that can lovingly replace walking on the days when steps feel unsteady, allowing the body to rebuild its foundation from the inside out, each motion awakening muscles that may have been sleeping, each repetition restoring confidence where doubt once lived. And the beauty of these exercises is that they require no special equipment, only a willingness to move slowly, breathe deeply, and trust in the quiet wisdom of the body's ability to heal. The first exercise is the seated leg lift, a humble movement performed from the comfort of a chair. All it asks is that you sit tall, rest your hands beside you, and slowly raise one leg at a time, holding the lift for a breath before lowering it again. And this simple act strengthens the quadriceps, the very muscles that help you stand, stabilize your steps, and ease pressure off the knees. Doing this 10 times per leg once or twice a day begins to wake up strength you may have forgotten was still yours. The second exercise is the gentle heel-to-toe lift, performed while holding the back of a chair for support, lifting your heels, pressing them into the ground again, then lifting your toes, warming the ankles and calves that play a quiet but powerful role in balance, circulation, and confidence when moving across any surface. And if you repeat this slow rhythm for a minute each day, you may begin to notice your feet feeling more alive, your steps more grounded, your balance steadier. The third exercise is the seated march, lifting each knee carefully, as if taking small steps while still seated. This motion strengthens not only the hip flexors, but also encourages healthy blood flow to the lower body. And it has a way of making the legs feel included again, not forgotten but honored, as though they are gently being invited back into motion. Doing this for 1 to 2 minutes each morning can help warm the body before attempting longer movements later in the day. The fourth exercise is the side leg tap, a movement that awakens the outer hips, the gluteus medius muscles that act like the body's natural stabilizers. Simply sit or stand with support and gently tap one foot to the side. Return it. Then repeat on the other side, slow and steady, letting the hips remember their purpose. Just 10 taps per side can begin to restore a sense of control, especially when rising from a chair, stepping into the shower, or navigating uneven ground. And the final exercise, often the most quietly powerful, is the seated spinal reach, where you extend the arms forward, then slowly reach upward, breathing deeply to lengthen the spine, open the chest, and give the core muscles a gentle invitation to engage. This motion not only strengthens the midsection, but also improves posture and breathing, allowing the ribs and lungs the space they need to expand, bringing more oxygen to tired tissues. These 5 exercises, done with patience and kindness rather than urgency, can become a daily remedy, a way to train the body to remember how strong it can still be. And the best time to practice them is during the early morning or early evening, when the muscles are more relaxed and the mind is more open to gentle, mindful movement. Repeating them consistently over the course of days and weeks builds a quiet strength that begins to reveal itself in small, encouraging ways. Standing up becoming easier, steps feeling lighter, morning stiffness fading sooner, and a new sensation of inner energy beginning to stir. Many seniors describe the improvements not as dramatic, but as deeply comforting. A soft warmth in the legs, a steadier feeling in the ankles, a renewed trust in the body when shifting weight from one side to the other. And this trust grows with each passing day, reminding you that mobility isn't only about walking long distances or pushing through discomfort, but about maintaining the harmony between muscles, breath, and balance. A harmony that these exercises gently restore. And as these little victories gather, something else begins to bloom. Gratitude. Gratitude for the body that continues to show up. Gratitude for the small steps that lead to greater strength. Gratitude for the resilience that remains even in later years when doubts sometimes speak louder than faith. And in that gratitude, a quiet encouragement emerges, whispering that it is never too late to begin again. Never too late to choose movement. Never too late to reclaim the ease that once felt lost. So let these 5 exercises be not just movements, but daily moments of care, reminders that your body responds to love more than force, to patience more than pressure. And as you practice them, breathe deeply and trust that every gentle motion is guiding you toward a steadier, stronger, more confident version of yourself, one day at a time, with hope leading the way.